Hamashiach Yahawashi. Hamashiach Yahawashi. He spoke Hebrew. He didn't speak English. How they gonna give him an English name? And they got everybody fooled, thinking that he was a so-called white man. But if that was the case, and I believe, no matter how you look at it, in your wildest dreams, you think that the so-called white man is coming back from the fourth dimension to deliver us and save us. If that's the case, why don't he do something for us right now? If it's in him. It's in the Most High, whose hair is pure wool. But see, when you bring out things like that, people think you're prejudiced, you're racist. Especially our people. You got a lot of nerve to feel like that from what we've been through, to even begin to think like that. Something wrong with you. And what we're going through now, and where it has been for us, even today. You know? We need deliverance. Read that from the top.
Colossians chapter 3, verse 17.
Right.
And whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all by Hashem HaMashiach Yahawashi.
Yeah. That's why we're going to stick with the word, because the word, it runs away the spirits. Mm-hmm. That's not in the spirit with the Most High and HaMashiach Yahawashi. There's a lot of problem that I see brothers having, speaking too much when you're supposed to stay with this word. Scripture breakdown. You say this, okay, well, it's got to coincide with the scriptures. Whatever we do in word or deed, read. Do all.
Do all by Hashem HaMashiach Yahawashi.
Right, do it all. We're going to do it all in the name of the anointed Savior. Read.
Giving thanks to Yahweh and the Father by Hashem HaMashiach Yahawashi.
Right, so we give thanks to Yahweh, the Father, in the name of the anointed Savior. Always, because it's very important that we acknowledge him in all things that we do. We thank him for everything that happened in our life. We thank him. We give him thanks. Whether we thank him for the good and the bad that happened to us. We still honor him. We still give him praise. Because when we say he loves us, he chastens. Give me 1 John 4:1. It's very important. Because the brother he was only looking at this picture of the white man as representing Hamashiach Yahawashi. He didn't even look at the other one. So it's very important you hear this. Because, I ask any of you, you think the so-called white man going to come from heaven and come here and deliver us and set up a righteous kingdom on this earth? No. Whoever said that? They even laughed. Look, he laughing over there. He laughing thinking about it. You know what I mean? So come on. Let's use some common sense here. Read.
1 John chapter 4, verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit.
What did he say?
Believe not every spirit.
He said, beloved first. What did he say? Read it again. You need every word of the Most High is pure. That's why you got to deal with every word. What did it say?
Beloved.
Beloved. So it says beloved. So it says beloved. So who he say he loved? Who the Most High say he loved? Let's find out who he say he loved. Romans 9:13. So he's not talking to everybody. He's talking to the people that he loved. Who do we love? Read that.
Romans chapter 9, verse 13. As it is written.
As it is written. As it is written. It's written somewhere. That's in the Old Testament. What did he say?
Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
So he said he loves somebody. He said he hates somebody. So he said, Jacob have I loved. Now, get Genesis 35:10. So he say, beloved, believe not every spirit. So he's talking to us. We got to find out. He said he loved Jacob. And who is Jacob? Let's read who Jacob is. Read.
Genesis chapter 35, verse 10.
Right.
And the Most High said unto him, Thy name is Jacob. Thy name shall not be called any more Jacob, but Israel shall be thy name.
Right. So this is our forefather that been hid from us all our life because you don't know who you are. Jacob is our forefather. He said, Jacob shall not be your name anymore, but Israel shall be thy name. And our forefather Jacob had 4 wives that created actually approximately about 10 tribes of people. If you count Dan, and then his son Joseph had a wife when his brothers sold him to the Arabs, who sold him to the Egyptians, and he was in captivity under the Egyptians, so-called Hamites, so-called Africans, I might say. And he had a wife and had Joseph, who represents Ephraim, and Manasseh, who will represent the so-called Cubans today. That's why they even today call themselves brothers. You know? Not even realizing it. They call themselves brothers. The Puerto Ricans, so-called Puerto Ricans, and the Cubans today. Not knowing that this is biblically correct. So we, as the children of Israel, say, your name shall not be called Jacob anymore, but Israel shall be thy name. So we come from 5 women and 2 men. Jacob had 4 wives, and his son Joseph had a wife in Egypt, as I just said. So this is where we come from as a nation. Say, Israel shall be thy name. And Israel represents 12 different tribes of people. We're going to tell you that we don't know anything about it, because we were told the Bible is the white man's book. But the Bible condemns him. And he used it against us. That's why a lot of you don't believe in it, because of religions, which come from a Latin word, religio, meaning to hold back, keep down, and restrain you from what? From coming to the real understanding of this Bible, which is our book, which is the truth. I mean, they want to keep stuff from us. Where you put it at? In a book. They put that in your face. The main book you need to be known about is this Bible. Read from the top, concerning our forefather Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel, who became the nation of Israel. Read that.
Genesis chapter 35, verse 10. And the Most High said unto him, Thy name is Jacob. Thy name shall not be called any more Jacob, but Israel shall be thy name.
Israel shall be thy name. Read.
And he called his name Israel.
He called his name Israel. Read.
And the Most High said unto him, I am the Most High Almighty. Be fruitful and multiply.
He said, be fruitful and multiply. That means have a lot of children. Be fruitful and multiply. Therefore, he ain't going to be fruitful and multiply with no other man. He got to have some women. And that's what the Most High gave him, to create his nation. The children of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel. Read.
A nation.
Listen, a nation. One nation, that means. Listen, a nation, read.
And a company of nations shall be of thee.
So it said this company of nations is all the different 12 tribes that make up the 12 tribes of Israel. That's the company of nations that make up that one nation. That's why you got Judah, you got Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, Issachar, who represent today the so-called, but not necessarily so, Negroes, West Indians, the Jamaicans, Haitians, Dominicans, Guatemala, the Panama, Puerto Ricans, Puerto Ricans, the Cubans, North American Indians, Seminole Indians, Argentinians and Chileans, Colombia, the Uruguayans, the Argentinians and Chileans, and the so-called Mexicans. But not necessarily just because I named these names, they are all of Israel, because all of Israel is not of Israel, you know? 2/3 of our people, and these people I just named, ain't good for nothing. But these are the 12 tribes of Israel that the Bible's talking about, primarily. Scattered among all nations. That's why I say a nation and a company of nations shall come out of him. Read.
And kings shall come out of thy loins.
Say king is going to come out of his loins. Come out from his body. Read.
And the land which I gave Abraham and Isaac, to thee I will give it.
Right. He said he's going to give the land that he gave Abraham and Isaac. That's our forefather. Abraham and Isaac, who had a son named Jacob and Esau, but the Most High chose Jacob. Like the Most High don't choose everybody. Every man on this earth didn't create a nation. You see what I'm saying? A people didn't come out of every man. Just like some of you might not even have any children at all. So what kind of lineage you going to have? Your lineage stop with you. From your daddies to you, your lineage stop. But some have children that became nations. That's what we got to understand. But he didn't make nations out of everyone. And some nations he just cut off altogether. Just like you don't cut the so-called white man. And eventually, as it says in Obadiah the 18th verse, ain't gonna be no more of Esau. Their biblical name is Esau. They are fraternal twin brother. But see, if you don't know that, then you think we African. All right, much love. All right, man, we all right. Shalom. So when you don't know our story, then you just think that you're gonna follow what it is that people have told you. It is contrary to the word. Read Isaiah 8:20. It's very important that you try the Spirit by the Spirit, whether or not they are of the Most High. And that's what we got to do. And we're going to try the Spirit by what? The word of the Most High. Read that.
Isaiah chapter 8, verse 20. To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them.
Yeah. So, if you can't speak according to the Bible, answer the questions according to the Bible, is because there's no light in you. What's the light? Proverbs 6:23. There's no light in you. And when you understand what this light is, you'll see that you've been disenfranchised from the light. So if you disenfranchised from the light, then you in what? You in total darkness. You in darkness. But read this.
Proverbs chapter 6, verse 23. For the commandment is a lamp.
So the commandment of the Most High is a lamp. Read.
And the law is light.
And the law of the Most High is light. So the law is light. Now, he said to the law and to the testimony, they speak not according to this word, is because there's no light in them. So why you think they don't want you to learn how to read the Bible? Because they want you to be in darkness. Give me Isaiah 60:2. It's very important. Because everybody's been lied to. Every nation been lied to. The elite in secret and dark places have lied to everyone because they put a curriculum out there to tell you to believe in something that's false. That's a lie. Read this.
Isaiah chapter 60, verse 2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth.
So it said darkness shall cover the earth. Darkness means ignorance. Not knowing shall cover the earth. Read.
And gross darkness the people.
Yeah, gross ignorance the people. So they got us thinking all kind of ways, man. That's why, what do we need all these different religions for? If it's only one way, they say it's any way you get to God is any way possible as long as you get there. That's not right. That's not true. Because what God are you dealing with? A lot of the guys that they're dealing with is Baal, is idol worship. Thou shalt have nothing before the Most High. Nothing. Nothing supposed to be before the Most High, man. You don't worship him. You don't worship him. You don't worship nothing but the Most High, power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And that's it. That's all. That's what we say he is. Forever and ever and ever. But see, we don't know that then. We just showed you that Jacob represents us, the children of Israel, who we are, who you are. That's your nationality. That's your race. I got 30 different names. I asked brothers, what's your race, man? I got 30 different answers. With nobody hearing what somebody else said. Not going to say y'all black. That's a color. You're going to say you are African American. You didn't come from two white men. Leosiphius Africanus and Americo Vespucci. How you come from two white men? But that's what we say. That's how dumbed down. That's why I say read it again. This how in gross ignorance we are. We call ourselves by the names that our oppressor named us. Read this.
Isaiah chapter 60, verse 2.
This is a condition of everybody until you come out of this darkness. Listen.
For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth.
Ignorance shall cover the earth. Ignorance gonna cover the earth. Darkness means ignorance. Read.
And gross darkness the people.
Gross ignorance, the people. To make us all ignorant, not knowing the truth. Read.
But the Most High shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. So, right.
Read it again.
Isaiah chapter 60 verse 2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people.
Right. Gross ignorance going to cover the people, not knowing the truth. To be illuminated. To be in the light. Read.
But the Most High, Wa HaMashiach Yahushai, shall arise upon thee.
Going to rise upon us. Read.
And his glory shall be seen upon thee.
And his glory shall be seen upon you. But how's it going to be seen upon you if you don't have the light? It all fits in. I mean, no matter how you look at it, it's all going to fit right together. St. John 14:6. So we got to have this light, which is commandments of the Most High, following his rules and regulations, his laws. Just like you taught, you got to follow the law of the land. But we didn't follow the Most High's laws, therefore we went into captivity, slavery, and bondage under all nations. Just like we're in captivity, slavery, and bondage right now. But that's why we got to come out of this. You look at all the different people that are prospering now from doing what? Bowing down to Satan. No matter how you look at it. Read.
St. John chapter 14 verse 6. HaMashiach Yahushai said unto him, I am the way.
So this our power. HaMashiach Yahushai, the anointed Savior. He said he's the way, read.
The truth.
To show us how to follow the law, which is the truth. Read.
And the life.
And the light. To lead to everlasting light. And that's how we do it. When we follow the law, that's going to help you to come to everlasting life. Because you're doing what the Most High says. When he comes to set up righteousness on this earth, you got opportunity to be there, to be kings and priests, and rule over everyone forever and ever and ever. Do y'all realize we got next? If any people need to be saved, we need to be saved. We need to be saved. What other people you can think more than us need to be saved? Nobody. Nobody been through what we've been through. You go back to 1492 when they came over here and took this land. Killed millions and millions and millions and millions of indigenous people that was here on this land. What other people can say that? From 1492 all the way to now. Look at the prison system. Who's in the prisons? Israelites. I mean, you realize who we are. I know who we are. They know who we are. The elite know. That's why anything you do, they want to put your butt in jail. Make money off of you. Straight up. We done but commerce. Money. Dollar sign. Oh, we got another one here. Lock them up. Young age. They want to kill you or put you in jail. Make money off of you. That's all they want to do. They bringing drugs into our neighborhood. We don't have no plans to bring no drugs over here. All these things is putting us in gross darkness, gross ignorance. And the kingdom is prepared for you, and you sitting around messing up your life, man, with the things that's going to put you at a disadvantage. That's it, man. You got to be ready for it, though. Everybody got to be ready, man. That's why we're here to tell you, man. You got to prepare yourself for this kingdom that's coming for us, man. You know? That's right. You got to let them know, man, because the Most High, he dwells, right? You're right, brother. He dwells right in us. He only know you. And can't nobody come and open up this Bible so he know anybody else but us, the children of Israel. Nobody. I don't care what you've been taught or feel like you know this, that, whatever. He said he the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob forever and ever and ever. And that's who you are. Israel. We just read Jacob's name was changed to Israel. And that's who you are. You are the children of Israel that the Bible's talking about. Most High's chosen people, the only people that he know on this earth. He made everybody for their purpose. And they didn't serve their purpose. Now they got to serve another purpose, and that's serve us in the kingdom. If y'all ready for it, you ain't ready for it, you're going to be put to death. Straight up. Only 1/3 of our people going to hear this and receive it. You got 3 of you, 1 going to hear it, 3 ain't going to hear it, he's going to put you to death. That's what the Bible talking about. But see, that's why they don't want to go to the Old Testament, because the Most High, he ain't no joke. But he's that same way in the New Testament. You ain't gonna run to a Mashiach Yahushua or who you call Jesus Christ, thinking you running from that mean God that's in the Old Testament. No, he said, I and my Father are one. They believe the same way. He gonna do the judgment of the Most High. His name is the Destroyer, but y'all don't know him as such. But you gonna know about it. Everybody gonna know about him. You ain't gotta worry about it. Cause when he come, everybody gonna cry. He said, every eye gonna wail because of him. But y'all know nothing about that, because they teach you about prosperity. You come to church and you holler and scream and give up all your money, and you walk in dumb, you walk out dumber. And that's what you do. That's right. Hold your hands up and pray and scream and holler and shout. The music got to be going on. It's like a concert. That's all it is. Then when you actually open up the Bible and pull something out of the Bible, you can't pull nothing out of the Bible except for John 3:16. You know, to show you that the Most High love everybody when he don't. He just said he loved Jacob. That's why he said be loved. Who's he talking about? He's talking about us, the 12 tribes of Israel. Read that from the top.
St. John, chapter 14, verse 6. Hamashiach Yahushua said unto him, I am the way.
So he's the way. He's the way. He came and proved it. As an example for us, a brother that was born in the ghetto, hung around us. He was in the midst of us, the children of Israel. Just like we're in the midst of you right now, but others going to come up and be amongst us because they always want to hang around us. We're the flavor of the earth. They always want to hang around us and be like us. You just supposed to be like them. Read.
The truth.
See, the truth, which is the law, he's a way to show us how to follow the Most High's laws. Read.
And the life.
And the life. To lead to everlasting life. Lead to everlasting life. Go ahead.
No man cometh unto the Father but by me.
No man come to the Father but by him. And that's what you got to understand. But this is not something new. This is something that's been happening from the beginning. You see? That's what it's all about. All right. All right. This is what it's all about, brothers and sisters. So now, give me St. John, the 1st chapter. Read verse 3. Solomon. The water. Daniel.
St. John, chapter 1, verse 3. All things were made by him.
All things were made by Mashiach Yahushua through the power of the Most High. Read.
Was not anything made. Oh, Salakia. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made.
Right. So Mashiach Yahushua was the first creature or entity that the Most High made. And he used the Mashiach Yahushua to create everything else. That's what it's saying. Read.
In him was life.
In him was life. Read.
And the life was the light of men.
Hear that? The life was the light of men. But you understand what men? Because he didn't. It's not for everyone, because he said this, and hold that, get Matthew 15 of 24. It's not the light of all men. It's the light of us, the children of Israel. Because we the ones need to be lightened up. We the ones in darkness. They made sure we was in darkness. That's why they said, hey, you better learn how to read. And if somebody had a publishing plant where they had us in there to learn us how to read, they tore that sucker down. They destroyed it. They destroyed it. You remember on Roots, Kizzy was in there learning how to read, and that white Edomite came in there, the slave owner, and said, she can read? Oh, no, we just pretending. We just playing like we read. We just playing like it. No, we can't read. Because, hey, his daughter knew. If her daddy found out that this black woman could read and write, oh, yeah, she would be done away with. And what did they do? When she wrote that pass for that boy to go to leave, because she could write, wrote him a note to leave, what happened? They sold her butt. Sure did. Got rid of her. That's how serious this is. But you can't go back to understand what happened to us. You have to go back to the past to know your present and to know your future. That's why it's so hard for us to come together, because we don't want to read. This the most important thing we can read is this Bible, but you got to be taught how to read it, because everybody lied. They used the Bible, that they came over here in 1492 and used the Bible to enslave the indigenous Israelites that was here on this land right now. They used it to enslave us. That's why a lot of them don't believe in the Bible, because they know that that's what they used, but they used it contrary-wise to the truth. Read.
St. Matthew, chapter 15, verse 24.
Right.
But he answered and said,
this the men he's talking to. Read.
I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
He was sent to you, sent to me, sent to y'all. You know what he said? I was not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That's what it says. That's what he said out of his own mouth. But they ain't going to bring that in the church. You ain't going to hear that scripture in the church. They ain't going to bring that with understanding. Look, we want salvation, which is power, rulership, and authority on this earth. That's being saved from your enemies, from the hands of all that hate you. That's really being saved. So to get this power, rulership, and authority on the earth and rulership on the earth, who's got next? Let's read what he said. St. John 4:22. We got next. Let's find out what he said.
St. John, chapter 4, verse 22. Ye worship, you know not what.
So you say, you worship, you know not what. Especially all you that go to church and you up in them religions and so forth. Read.
We know what we worship.
We know what we worship. Read.
For salvation.
That's power, rulership, and authority. Read.
Is of the Jews.
Is of the who?
The Jews.
Is of the Jews. That's what they call all 12 tribes. Salvation is power, rulership, and authority is of who?
The Jews.
The Jews. That's short for Judah. We the Jews. You the Jews, brother, up there on that rail. You the real Jews, actually biblical Jews. We the chosen people of the Most High. You are the tribe of Judah. Now let's get it. Isaiah 48:1. We the chosen people of the Most High. But see, you got a problem. All you got a problem with being the chosen of the Most High. And you looking out for somebody else, and you Sambos. That's what I call you. Because you ain't ready for the kingdom that's set up for, just prepared for you. How you want to bring your enemies, everybody that's done enslaved you, done beat you down, threw you in jail, raped your mama, raped your grandmama, raped everybody in slavery, might have raped you. Quiet as kept. You mean they can't stop that? That's some wickedness, man. And you gonna love them? Most I don't love them. Show me in the Bible where he said he loved them. We just read where he said, Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. Now make him love everybody. He don't love everybody. He just said, hey, salvation of the Jews. That's power from the authority on this earth. We got next. Understand this. Can't nobody stop this. This movement is something from the Most High. Power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Every nation had a certain time to rule. Don't you think it's about time we get our chance? From all we've been through? You don't think so? Ain't nobody went through what we went through. And we the meekest of the earth ain't rose up against nobody except for ourselves. It always got a problem with us coming with the truth to open up your minds from this gross darkness, gross ignorance that you in. Read.
Isaiah chapter 48, verse 1.
Since he said salvation of the Jews, let's see who the Jews are and what the power that the Most High has brought through the Spirit to let us know what he's talking about. Read.
Hear ye this, O house of Jacob.
O house, who live in a house? Family. O family of Jacob. We just told you that Jacob's name was changed to Israel. He became the forefather of us, the 12 tribes of Israel. That's our forefather, Jacob. That's our forefather. His name was changed to Israel. We became the Israelites. And Hebrew is our language. Read.
Which are called by the name of Israel.
Which is called by the name of Israel. Just like we said, Jacob's name was changed to Israel. It's called, we all are called by the name of Israel. Read.
And are come forth out of the waters of Judah.
So we all come forth out of the waters of who?
Judah.
Out of the waters of Judah. That's really significant. You know why? Give me Hebrews 7:14. It's very important that you understand that all 12 tribes come out of the waters of Judah. Read that.
Hebrews chapter 7 verse 14.
Right.
For it is evident.
So it's a fact, he's saying, read.
That our power,
who? Hamashiach Yahushua, who the world falsely calls Jesus Christ, because the J was invented in 1630 AD. So that's not his name. Read.
sprang out of Judah.
There it is. He sprang out of what tribe?
Judah.
Judah is Jacob's, our forefather, whose name was changed to Israel, fourth-born son. So he sprang out of the tribe of Judah. Now get St. John, the 14th chapter, and I believe the 8th verse. So he sprang out of Judah. Remember, we all come from the waters of Judah. So let's see why it says we all come from the waters of Judah, since Christ came out of Judah. Let's see what he says here. Read. Which would be a so-called Negro today. Read.
St. John, chapter 14, verse 8.
Right.
Philip said unto him, Hamashiach, show us the Father, and it suffices us.
Right, he says, show us the Father, show us the Most High, and it'll satisfy us. Read.
Hamashiach Yahushua said unto him, have I been so long time with you?
Listen what he said. Have I been so long with you? Read.
And yet hast thou not known me, Philip?
He said, I've been so long here with you, Philip, and you ain't known me? Remember, he came from the tribe of Judah. Read.
He that has seen me has seen the Father.
So now, you got to tell me something. Either you believe this is Jesus or you don't. So if you believe this, he said, you seen me, you seen the Father. This ain't him. This man named Caesar Borgia, the second son of Pope Alexander VI of Rome. There we go. We got him in the Bible. All the Bibles got this so-called white image in them. He said, read it again. He that of what?
He that has seen me has seen the Father.
So therefore, you got to tell me that you think the so-called white man gonna come